I think there are a lot of notions that people have about divorce that are just plain wrong. And I think that in three big ways, primarily. One is the notion that the mother always wins in custody cases. That landscape is changing, and it's changing very, very fast. So I think a lot of that is a project of certain changes in the cultural landscape. A lot of that is reactionary, what the system has already been. But at this point, I very much believe that we're getting to a point where the best parent has the chance to win the primary custody of the kids. And I think that's big. I think the second major misconception that people have about a divorce process is that a lot of these things are just very standard, and that is the way it is in Texas. It's like child support. Child support in Texas, everybody has an understanding that it's this formula that's applied, and that is really just a starting point. So it's where judges end up 90% of the time. I've seen it time and time again. A good attorney can get more child support whenever it's warranted, or in situations where perhaps one party has already got a lot of money where the other parent shouldn't be paying as much support. I think finally, the major change that we're seeing in the divorce is that the courts are not adapted to the digital age and the changes. And I think that is not true. I think at this point, I think the courts are becoming very familiar with ordering and organizing massive financial records and understand what Bitcoin means, understand what processing and dividing that looks like. And it's an exciting time. But I do think, in fact, the courts are catching up with technology, and I think it's a positive development.